Hi everyone, it's Theresa with this week's angel message. It feels so important this week to speak on this because so many people are starting to feel like they're falling off with their New Year's resolutions. So what I've seen is a lot of people beating themselves up. So the angels are speaking with us this week about nurturing. And they're really talking about how important it is for us in those moments of feeling like we're disappointed in ourselves, of feeling like we didn't do something that we wanted to do. They want us to go inside and support ourselves the way we would support others, to nurture ourselves the way we would nurture others. It's often much easier for us to show up for other people and not for ourselves. We tend to be very harsh with ourselves, and it's important for us to remember at those times where we're disappointed in ourselves that we can start over at any point in time. Your day doesn't only have to start from the moment you wake up. Your day can start over right now. Your day can start over 10 minutes before you go to bed. It can start over anytime you want. You are not stuck on a certain clock, which is great because so many light workers don't understand time anyway. So the angels want us to know that you can always start over. What's important is for us to take that breath when we feel disappointed, when we feel like we've failed. Think about how we would support others in the same situation, and then come back to ourselves and support ourselves like we would other people. The angels are also saying that we make resolutions a lot of time without considering how it will affect the rest of our lives. So we make resolutions to, let's say, get to the gym or spend more time cooking healthy food without considering the impact that that time will have on our schedule. So we don't necessarily factor in, okay, I'll need 2 extra hours a day to do this, or an extra half an hour in the evening to do this. And then we start to feel pressure from all over the place, and that for a highly sensitive person is really awful because overstimulation and sending our nervous system into a frantic mode is actually worse for us than not doing the thing that we were so resolved to doing in the first place. The angels want us to give ourselves a break, to take a pause and ask ourselves, if our resolution doesn't seem to be working, is it because we need to figure out other factors in our lives to enable that new thing we want to bring in to blossom? Now that we've tried it out, what is it that we need that would support us in creating that? All of the ways you would support a friend, that's what the angels want you to do for yourself. That's what the angels are asking us to do. They want us to ask them for support also. They want us to allow them to guide us. And when we're not sure how something can get done, they want us to ask them. And then just breathe in, breathe out, and wait for the guidance. So just know that our resolutions are not only on us, the angels are totally willing to support us with that. And speaking of starting over, that 365 days from now, every cell in your body will have been replaced. You will actually be a completely different person than you are right now. So starting from today is just as good as starting from January 1st. Our friends and those who are like-minded and like-hearted can support us. So many of us have failed at New Year's resolutions before. And for the most part, the reason is not that we didn't have the resolve, not necessarily that we're not disciplined enough, not any of those stories we've been telling ourselves. For the most part, what's happened is we didn't have community who was completely aligned. We didn't have people who understood us in our entirety. So even if we decided that January 1st we were going to start going to the gym with friends, we weren't necessarily going with friends who lived and perceived things the exact way we did. We weren't necessarily traveling in packs of highly sensitive people because we tend to be one per family. Our angels are always, always with us. They are urging us to nurture ourselves. They are urging us to give ourselves a break the way we would other people. If our friends came and said, I was on this diet for like 4 days and then I ate a piece of cake and now the whole diet's ruined, I give up. We would definitely encourage them to just get back on. And so what if you have a piece of cake once in a while? That's part of life. But when we do those things ourselves, when we fall, we tend to just get very defeated and very hard on ourselves. We're harder on ourselves than we are with anyone else. Highly sensitive people are so open to supporting other people, so open to nurturing and giving to other people, that when it comes time to give to ourselves, often we feel very depleted and we just don't feel like we have the energy or the time, or we feel like we should know better because we're the high evolved spiritual beings who should know better or shouldn't feel this way, or judge, right? So the angels want us to just give ourselves a break. And if just for this week, when you have one of those moments where you feel disappointed, where you feel like you've tripped up on something you wanted to do, then the angels are asking you to just take some breaths, to just connect in with them. Feel their love for you. Allow their love to just flow down, wash over you, flow through you. That is so important, because from that place then we can make an empowered choice about how we want to move forward from a place of spiritual self-worth. Because if the angels love us that much, it's that much easier for us to love ourselves. So that's what the angels wanted us to know this week, that we are loved at every moment, no matter what we are or are not doing. And that feels really complete. If you feel like having the support of a aligned community would greatly enrich your life and support you in creating those things that you want to create for yourself, to support you in hitting those goals that you have for yourself, I invite you to check out our Healthy Vibrant You group program. We're beginning next Monday on the 15th, so this is the last week for you to possibly sign up for this great experience of aligning yourself with like-minded people from all over the world to move through your blockages so that you can create exactly what you want in this world, so that you can show up strong from the inside out to be the light that you feel called to be, and so that you can touch in with other people who are like you, so that you can feel completely understood, loved, and nurtured through the whole process. Check out the link in the description of this video and in the comments. And if you feel like it's aligned, I urge you to join the program. Again, it's the last week for sign up, and it would be so great to have you there. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to connecting with you again. Bye.